All right. Good evening. I am going to share my screen here. So we're going to be talking about this evening leadership in digital learning. And this would be my personal development plan of how I will achieve leadership within the digital learning realm. So I've started off with the different competencies as the state sets forth for us. And the first one is to engage in virtual and face-to-face learning communities to expand mastery of technological applications for professional growth and student learning. The way that I would like to achieve this, number one, would be, because I am a CTE teacher, is to attend the summer CTE conference. I have found in the past that this conference generally brings forth a lot of new technologies and advances within our different course curriculums. And I can also sign up for different classes that I would like to take and learn about different things that apply to the area of which I teach in. Another way would be through my countywide PLTs. And in the county that I teach in, we generally meet every third Thursday, so once a month. And this is just where I meet with all of the middle school BFIT teachers, and we just discuss things that are going great in our classroom, maybe new technologies that we've used, something that has worked, something that has worked. So I have gained a lot of information through my countywide PLTs. And then also professional development opportunities. So professional development is something that obviously we have to accrue hours for. My county does do a great job of promoting these and putting out different opportunities that we can sign up for, as well as we do, I think it's every quarter, we do a county-wide professional development day, which is another where we can sign up for individual lessons that we want to attend, whether that's virtual or face-to-face, to learn about different things. And some of those involve different technologies. I actually hosted a session on Canvas in one of the first quarters because a lot of teachers had never used Canvas. So just attending those professional development opportunities, there's so many different ones out there that you could be a part of that are for your what you teach, and also in different areas. So I think that is definitely something that helps to learn new digital tools. All right, the second competency is to take initiative with my own professional growth to inform practice. So one of the ways I feel like that I'm currently working towards is doing this master's program with Appalachian State. This class, for instance, learning different ways from my peers, or having to do the research to figure out what is out there, what are some different tools that I can use in my classroom, and have they been effective or non-effective. Also use of social media avenues, and which sounds kind of crazy, but there's so much. Our school actually promotes us to post to Twitter and to post different things that we're doing in the classroom, and I have gained so much insight from other educators by following different Twitter accounts, and also TikTok. Whenever we first went into this virtual setting with COVID, there were so many different teachers that had made some really cool TikToks of how to make things online for our students, and to make different ways to get them interactive into a lesson. So I found a lot of really cool hacks, if you will, via TikTok. So just staying on with those different social media avenues, following different other educators in other parts of the world, seeing what they're doing, and then using that to implement into my classroom. I put pursue to learn more as well. I would say, as far as Canvas, I'm maybe not the most avid person, way above most, but I literally self-taught myself several years ago when I first had access to a Canvas classroom, prior to when everyone was using it, and watched YouTube videos and of other people doing things so I could figure out how it actually worked. And now I'm pretty proficient with that learning management system. So I feel like just pursuing to always learn more, having that mindset, reaching out to whatever resources that you have to get to know a program, to get to know a different technology, is going to help our students. The third competency is to demonstrate leadership for technology innovation beyond my own classroom. So I feel like this can also be done with collaboration with other teachers to help other teachers learn different technologies to use in the classroom and see how it would work for their area that they teach in. I said to attend school improvement team or SIT meetings and share resources. I try to attend these within my own school, and I've been able to share things like the Goose Chase app with other teachers within the school improvement team because it was something that was so successful with my students that they really enjoyed. Also, I can gain information from sitting in these meetings with other educators within my school, and there's a lot of collaboration that happens. So that's one way to extend it beyond just to share what's working in my classroom, and then also to see what's working in other people's classroom and to collaborate with others. Working with our school instructional facilitators. So now, since we've gone virtual, all schools in Winston-Salem and Forsyth County Schools have an instructional facilitator, and their job is to find these technologies that will help us to better our practice, to better students' understanding, and to facilitate instruction. So I have worked along with, I have an amazing instructional facilitator at the school I work with, and I've worked along with her just to learn about some new and different things. And she actually kind of comes to my classroom to try things with me just because I do have an open mind and I want my students to be able to learn the top things that are going on in the classroom, so to just try them out before she pitches it out to the rest of the school. So I feel like working with your school instructional facilitator is one way that you can take it beyond just your classroom. And then also presenting at school professional development sessions. I had mentioned before I did do a Canvas session for other educators that were struggling with it, and I have so many teachers within my school that come to me like, how do I do this? What do I do? So just being available for other teachers as they need it when it comes to different digital tools. The next competency is to engage in peer collaborative problem solving through continuous planning, designing, testing, evaluation, and recalibration of teaching methods using appropriate digital technology. So some of these go hand in hand that I've already spoke about. Peer collaboration is, I love it, and I think it's something that's so important when we can work with our other peers and share ideas. And some of the ways I said was my school and district PLTs. I had mentioned my district, but we also have school PLTs. So I have two other teachers within my classroom, or not my classroom, sorry, within my school that we teach the same subject. So we share resources between each other, and hey, my students really love this. This really worked for them to grasp this concept, or maybe this didn't work out so well. So using those meetings, and we meet once a week except for every third Thursday when we meet with our district. So being active in your school PLTs, definitely. Also, something that I have found that has helped me is the CTE Moodle. There is teacher shared resources files to where you can see what other teachers are doing in the classroom, and I especially use this when I transferred from middle school to high school. There was some awesome resources that people over the state of North Carolina had put into those shared resources, as well as the CTA Moodle discussion forum. So where if you have a question about some sort of digital tool, or can read through that forum and see what other teachers throughout the state of North Carolina are doing. So those would be some different ways that I will continue to use to feel that competency. And then the lastly is to promote open lifelong learning as, and I'm probably going to mispronunciate this, iterative process of success, failure, grit, and perseverance. I say always keep an open mind. I know that I'm probably always going to be a lifelong learner, and I want to stay on top of, because I am within the CT technology department, to always try to figure out what is the new thing that's happening, and then to either teach myself or go to professional developments or use my instructional facilitator or people that I can collaborate with to figure out the new technology. And then I would say try again. So sometimes you may try a new something with your class and it may not work for that group of students, but maybe if you tried it with a different group of students or in a different section, it may work out better and you may have different results. So just keeping track of those results and assessing students to see what they gained from the technology or what they didn't gain, and whether it's something that you want to do again or maybe try with a different section. Or also this could apply try again with just learning how to do something. So that would be what my personal development plan is for staying current with technology and digital literacy as I continue with my educating career. Thank you and have a good evening.